Hi there, welcome back to Ugly As Is. I'm glad to see you. I'm VM and today I want to mainly talk to our precious, beautiful, sexy girls. Brother, it doesn't mean that now you need to leave. I might need your help if girls decide to jump to kick my butt during this video. Because we're gonna discuss why the answer to our ladies' question, will you love me forever? The answer is, I know. So let's go. Girls, before you start throwing eggs and tomatoes at me, just wait. Chill, you didn't say it right now, sorry. But seriously ladies, when you ask your man, will you love me forever, and his answer is yes, that is not the actual answer to your question. I'm not saying that he is a liar, at least I hope he is not and he's a decent guy. Confused? Stop scratching your head. And don't get disappointed because his answer actually should make you very happy. Maybe I'm generalizing, but usually when girls asking this question have a very specific picture in their head. Life of... just a second. Long-going romance, endless wild sex, continuous supply of flowers, and everlasting poetic coexistence. I guess that makes you feel so warm as you feel when covered in a thick and gentle blanket on a cold and rainy day. I'm not saying that you're naive, no, but the fantasy is there, right? On the other hand, some of you maybe are so-called more practical or realistic. In this case, you may be painting the picture in gray and too dark colors, substantially diminishing the true beauty of a strong and long-lasting love. But before we eliminate the gap between your question, will you love me forever, and the true meaning of his yes, we must work on some basic definitions. First, relationship phases. Majority of relationships go through the same phases. I call it heart, mind, enlightenment phases. Metaphorically speaking, these phases can be characterized by having your view of a relationship being lit by different senses and thinking patterns as time progresses. It starts with love, an emotional reference that you rely on when thinking about your partner. When thinking of him, the butterflies that you have in your stomach, the raised blood pressure, and uncontrolled sexual arousal. But with time, months and years into a relationship, this reference shifts from your feelings and emotions towards somewhat more logical and experience-based view of your bond. Sounds like a lot of words, right? Let's describe this through a quick analysis of your previous loves. You met the guy. At first, the air was electrified. Both of you were dancing around, shouting as if calling for the rain, but time passed, emotions started settling down, flaws in him began to emerge from the shadows of your excitement, boom! First fight. This first eruption brought in some agreements, new rules came into play. You made peace and continued loving one another. All was good until a half a year later when you fought again, but this time it was so severe it made you realize he's not the one. You stopped to fantasize, you closed the door and you were gone.
And this is me expressing myself.
Simply, your view of the relationship, which was enlightened by your love and uncontrolled emotions of your heart, became enlightened by the power of your mind. It told you that you have to go and not to waste your time no more. Everyone I give advice to, I always say that becoming a good fit for one another is a process of slow but crucial adjustments, as if making a custom glove for hand. This process in the beginning of a relationship takes approximately between 1.5 years to 2 years, with patience, strength, and intentions tests every half a year. More or less. First big fight after first half a year, second after second, third after third, or in the end of the second year. These tests are hurtful and annoying, but if a couple passes them, only then the real strong and honest bonds created. Second definition we should talk about is what is love? Love can be defined as 1. Strong affection for another arising out of personal ties. 2. Attraction based on sexual desire. 3. Attraction based on admiration, benevolence, or common interests. All three are simple and good definitions, but are better when put in a particular order to make relevant for our purposes. First type of love you experience is based on sexual desire. No more, no less, an amazing attraction controlled by our basic animal instincts, which simply triggered by our naturally developed senses that define for us whom we want and whom reject. And if you think you have a say in it, that's cute. We could go into all the psychological, chemical, and biological explanations, but I don't want you to fall asleep. At least not before you click the like button and subscribe to the channel. But if you are interested in learning how your senses tell you whom to choose, after you're done with the video, check the compatibility gene. I will put a link to a short video in the description below. Check it, it's cool. Second type of love you will experience is based on personal ties.
Now you're just gonna get yourself in trouble.
I'm not gonna get myself in trouble.
With the progression of a relationship, sexual desire is taking more and more of a secondary role in the development of a couple's bond. You will be experiencing life together, travel, share intimate moments, fight, and make up sex. Like adding sticks to a bundle, making the bundle harder to break than each stick separately. all these strengthened personal ties between you and your partner. And finally, the amazing third type of love that I hope all of you get there, because ladies, your beauty, outer and inner, must be celebrated by this deepest love based on admiration, benevolence and common interest between you and your second half, your man or girl.
You complete me.
After going through good and bad, fun and sad, inspirational and at times discouraging events in life, collecting them as sticks, this one big unbreakable bundle will have been made by you together. Through laughs and tears, none of you gave up. You stand together strong, supporting one another. And this builds and powers the deepest sense of attraction and appreciation when your love is celebrated by your mutual sense of admiration. This is how from love enlightened by your heart perspective, your deep bond is now in light of your mind too. This is when you know that it is not just instinct feelings plot, but you both proved through time and winding road that you ain't simply two in love, but are the notes of one accord. So, when you ask him once again, will you love me forever? I wish you that his yes is the answer to, will you be so near after decades, when we both grow old, and in darkest days for me, you'll be loyal, strong. Well, it's time to wrap up, ladies. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This was VM. See ya.